Assalamualaikum everyone. Today I'm going to talk about plants, which is one of my favorite topics because I'm a plant scientist. So talking about plants, we all know that all plants come from seeds, and these seeds need three important things to grow, which are water, air and sunlight. And it is amazing to see how Allah makes all these huge trees, a lot of different plants that actually come from these little tiny seeds. And as a plant scientist, every time I plan out all these plants to grow for my experiments, it is amazing to see how those little tiny seeds can form these huge plants that I'll be growing. And a thing about my experiment, I always need to grow more seedlings than I will be using in the experiment, because even though all the seeds that I'm growing in the same media, which are the growth nutrient for the plants, they will have the same amount of sunlight, same amount of water, same amount of air, but not all of the seeds can grow into seedlings, which will form plants, the bigger plants. And this is because not all of the seeds that I have are good seeds, and only the good seeds will grow into good seedlings. And even though all the seedlings will grow, but not all of the seedlings will actually grow into huge plants, and only good seedlings will grow into a healthy plant. And this reminds me of an ayah in Surah Ibrahim, where Allah tells us how good words are like a good tree, and how a good tree, as you can see around you, probably it's a huge tree, it's shady, and whenever you pass by one of these trees when it's really hot, you can sit down under the shade. And some of these trees, some of the good trees that you probably have seen, they will bear fruits for you to eat, and as good trees will do, they will give out oxygen for us to breathe, fresh air. And how Allah likens good words to good tree is, like for you tree is whenever you say good words to someone else, to a friend, and that particular friend actually takes up your advice, your good words, and they actually do it, you will get the rewards whenever that person is actually doing the action that you've actually advised them to do so. And whenever the other person actually tells his other friends to actually do good things, you will also be getting the rewards too. And it's like a tree. For a good tree to grow from this little tiny seed and then growing up to be this huge tree, bearing its fruits, and those fruits will fall down with the seeds inside of it, and that seed will actually grow to another big tree, and the cycle just continues on and on and on and on. And that is how good word is likened to a good tree. Even though I'm growing all the seedlings in the same amount of air, water and sunlight, not all of them will grow into healthy seedlings. And the thing about what I've learned whenever I'm doing my experiment is that only Allah knows which one of the seedlings that I'm growing can grow into healthy plants. Even I can't tell, and even any plant scientist that will be growing any plants can't tell whether the seeds that they are growing will become a proper healthy plant. And only Allah knows which one will grow out to be a proper healthy plant.